Most people assume the world's best healing foods are new. A modern discovery, a trending diet, a formula designed in a lab, but some of the most remarkable meals ever passed down were known thousands of years ago. Long before nutrition labels, food pyramids, or wellness influencers, ancient people were building meals from simple ingredients that helped them endure heat, hunger, hard labor, and disease. And many of those foods appear throughout the Bible, not just as symbols, but as part of everyday life. Today, we're exploring 10 biblical meals that reveal just how advanced that ancient food wisdom may have been. And as we move closer to number 1, the combinations become even more fascinating. Because the final meal comes from a passage in Deuteronomy where 7 foods are named together, and modern nutritional analysis suggests they form an unusually complete system. So let's begin. 10. Cucumber, mint, and yogurt bowl. In the book of Numbers, as the Israelites wander in the wilderness, they remember the foods they once ate in Egypt: cucumbers, leeks, and garlic. That detail may seem small, but in a hot, dry climate, cucumbers were more than a comfort food. They were survival food. Cucumbers are made up of mostly water, making them deeply refreshing in regions where dehydration was a constant threat. They also provide vitamin K and plant compounds linked to lower inflammation. Now add fermented goat's milk yogurt, and the meal changes completely. Compared with modern commercial dairy, goat's milk is often easier to digest for many people. When fermented into yogurt, it becomes rich in beneficial bacteria that support the gut and help the digestive system stay balanced. Then comes mint, one of the ancient world's most trusted herbs. Mint has long been used to calm the stomach, reduce bloating, and ease digestive discomfort. Put it all together, and this simple bowl becomes more than a side dish. It hydrates, it cools, it settles the gut, and for people crossing a desert, that mattered. 9. Garlic and herb lentil soup. If you wanted to create one of the most practical, nourishing meals in the biblical world, you might end up with something like this. Lentils offer plant protein, steady energy, minerals, and fiber that helps feed the gut bacteria closely tied to immune health. But the real shift comes with garlic. When garlic is chopped or crushed, it produces a compound called allicin, which has been widely studied for its antimicrobial properties. Research has linked regular garlic intake with support for heart health, immune function, and reduced inflammation. Ancient Egyptian medical writings mention garlic again and again, not because of theory but because people kept seeing results. Then add cumin for digestion, coriander for gut support, and olive oil to help the body absorb fat-soluble nutrients. What you get is not just soup. It's a daily maintenance meal, simple, affordable, and effective. And that may be exactly why versions of it have endured for thousands of years. 8. Pomegranate and barley grain bowl. Few fruits held more importance in the ancient world than the pomegranate. It appeared in temple design, priestly garments, and sacred imagery. That alone tells us it was deeply valued. But modern science may help explain why. Pomegranates contain rare plant compounds that, once processed by the gut, may produce powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Studies have linked pomegranate intake with better blood pressure, healthier arteries, and lower markers of inflammation. Now place those jewel-like seeds over whole barley. Barley is rich in beta-glucan, a fiber known for helping lower cholesterol and support heart health. Together, barley and pomegranate form a meal that supports circulation, digestion, and long-lasting energy. Add herbs, olive oil, and perhaps walnuts or a bit of cheese, and the bowl becomes even more complete. What's remarkable is this: the people who first ate it did not know the names of the compounds involved. They simply watched what worked generation after generation. And sometimes, observation becomes wisdom long before science finds the words for it. 7. Dates stuffed with nuts. In the ancient Near East, dates were portable energy. Travelers, traders, and pilgrims carried them across desert roads because they were compact, durable, and naturally sweet. Dates provide quick fuel through natural sugars, but unlike refined sugar, they also bring fiber, potassium, magnesium, and trace minerals. Modern studies have even found that regular date consumption may support iron levels, bone health, and in some cases, easier late-stage pregnancy. But here's where the meal becomes smarter. Stuff a date with almonds, walnuts, or pistachios, And the healthy fats and protein from the nuts slow the absorption of sugar. That means steadier energy, not a sudden spike and crash. Pistachios support eye and gut health. Walnuts bring omega-3 fats. Almonds contribute vitamin E and magnesium. So what looks like a small snack is really a compact food system. Quick energy, sustained release, and meaningful nutrition in one bite. No wonder traditions like breaking a fast with dates have lasted for centuries. 6. Grapes with goat cheese, herbs, and olives. The vine is one of the most powerful images in Scripture. From Noah planting a vineyard after the flood to grapes appearing in major biblical moments, this fruit carried both symbolic and practical importance. Fresh grapes provide hydration, fiber, potassium, and natural compounds concentrated in the skin and seeds. These compounds have been studied for their role in heart and cellular health. Pair grapes with goat cheese and something interesting happens. Fermented cheese brings beneficial bacteria, while grapes contribute polyphenol, natural plant compounds that researchers are studying for their possible combined effects on gut and immune health. Then add herbs and olives. The herbs offer aroma and digestive support. The olives bring healthy fats and anti-inflammatory compounds of their own. What emerges is a plate that feels effortless, yet is layered with nutritional logic. Fresh fruit, fermented dairy, herbs, and healthy fat. Ancient people may not have described the mechanism, but they clearly understood the outcome. 5. Roasted lamb with dates and herbs. Some meals were not everyday food. They were rebuilding food. Lamb held deep ceremonial meaning throughout Scripture, but it was also nutritionally powerful. Slow-roasted lamb provides highly absorbable iron, zinc, and B vitamins, nutrients essential for energy, healing, immunity, and recovery. For people weakened by illness, worn down by labor, or recovering from hardship, this was the kind of meal that restored strength. Now add dates. The natural sugars provide quick energy, while their fiber and fruit acids can help support digestion and may even improve the usefulness of minerals in the meal. Then come the herbs, rosemary, thyme, hyssop, flavoring the lamb while adding natural aromatic compounds long associated with cleansing and preservation. This wasn't random seasoning. It was food knowledge built over time. A feast meal, yes, but also a recovery meal. One designed not just to fill the body but to rebuild it. 4. Figs and almonds. One of the most striking food moments in Scripture appears in the story of King Hezekiah. When he was gravely ill with what is described as a severe boil or infection, the prophet Isaiah ordered a poultice of figs to be applied. He recovered. Modern science has since found that figs contain enzymes and plant compounds with properties connected to tissue breakdown, microbial defense, and healing support. But even eaten as food, figs are impressive. They provide fiber, magnesium, potassium, calcium, and B vitamins, making them one of the most nutrient-dense fruits available in the ancient world. Then add almonds. Almonds bring vitamin E, healthy fats, protein, magnesium, and fiber. Studies have linked regular almond consumption with better cholesterol levels, improved blood sugar response, and healthier gut bacteria. Together, figs and almonds create a simple but unusually complete combination. It's also notable that almonds appear in sacred imagery: the menorah, Aaron's rod, symbols of life and divine calling. In the ancient imagination, this was not just food. It was life-giving food. 3. Chickpea and olive salad. Chickpeas do not arrive in Scripture with dramatic fanfare. No miracle centers around them. No prophet stops to praise them. They were simply always there. For at least 10,000 years, chickpeas have been boiled, ground, stewed, and eaten across the Near East. And foods do not survive that long unless they truly serve people well. Chickpeas are rich in fiber, plant protein, and resistant starch, helping support the gut, improve fullness, and reduce sharp blood sugar swings. Dress them with cold-pressed olive oil, and the dish gains another layer: heart-supportive fats and anti-inflammatory plant compounds. Add mint, hyssop, or coriander, and it becomes even more functional. This is one of the clearest lessons of the ancient diet. Health was not built on one miracle food. It was built on consistency. Beans every day, olive oil on the table, herbs used without a second thought. Modern longevity research keeps arriving at the same conclusion. The foods that seem simplest are often the ones that matter most. 2. Barley bread with olive oil. Today, many people think of bread as empty filler. The ancient world saw it differently. Bread was foundation, and not just any bread. In the Gospel of John, when Jesus feeds the crowd, the loaves are made from barley, the grain of farmers, laborers, and ordinary households. Barley is especially rich in beta-glucan, one of the most studied fibers in nutrition. It helps lower cholesterol, slow glucose absorption, and feed beneficial gut bacteria. Then comes olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil contains a natural compound called oleocanthal, which researchers have studied for its anti-inflammatory activity. That means this humble combination, barley and olive oil, was doing more than satisfying hunger. It was supporting the heart, the metabolism, and the body's inflammatory balance day after day. Dense, dark, simple, and eaten for a lifetime. This may have been one of the most functional everyday foods in the ancient world. 1. The 7 Foods Feast Bowl. And now we come to the most extraordinary meal on this list. In Deuteronomy 8 verse 8, the Promised Land is described through 7 specific foods: wheat, barley, grapes, figs, pomegranates, olives, and dates. For centuries, readers understood this as a sign of agricultural abundance. And it is. But looked at through a nutritional lens, the list reveals something else. These 7 foods together form a remarkably balanced pattern. The grains provide steady energy, fiber, and B vitamins. Grapes bring protective plant compounds. Figs fill important mineral gaps. Pomegranates add concentrated antioxidants. Olives contribute healthy fats and compounds that help the body absorb other nutrients more effectively. Dates offer quick energy along with fiber and potassium. What makes this so compelling is not only what each food contributes on its own, but how each one seems to complement the others. It is as if the meal was designed as a system. Imagine the bowl. Whole grains at the base, grapes and figs layered in, pomegranates scattered on top, olives at the side, dates for sweetness, and a generous pour of olive oil over everything. Simple ingredients. Ancient ingredients. Yet together they create something surprisingly complete. And that may be the deeper lesson in all of this.